What is up, YouTube? Footage RLC, and I'm back with my Arizona Diamondbacks franchise here on MLB The Show 16. We are in the 4th series of the season facing the San Diego Padres, and you guys might notice that it's Jackie Robinson Day, as all the players on the field are going to be wearing number 42 to commemorate Jackie Robinson. So that's really cool that they implemented that into the game. I really wanted them to do it back when I used to play MLB 2K, and I'm glad that they did it in MLB The Show. So we got Zack Greinke going on the mound for us, and look at that dazzling 1.2 ERA, 15 innings pitched, 17 strikeouts, 2-0 on the year. So a good start for Zach. Okay, we've had a bit of a rough stretch so far, losing 4 straight. This isn't good. This one's going to be lying down the right field foul line, and this one's going to go all the way back to the wall. And the runner, he's actually going to break for home, and I don't know what the cutoff man was doing, and he's going to be out at home plate. Caught him trying to steal home, or caught him trying to get home. Caught him trying to steal a run there, and you know, I was kind of worried about that because that could have been really, really bad. But luckily, we do get out of it. We still hold the 0-0 tie, which is always preferred. You know, again, Greinke, that wasn't a very good sign because usually Greinke's almost unhittable. Like, you'll get lucky to, you know, get hits, to string hits off of him, So it was really good to see him get out of that there, and really good to see our defense actually making a play, getting us out of the inning, yada yada. And this one actually all the way back to the warning track. Greinke almost had a home run. He came pretty close to having a home run. That would have been amazing. I would have just about died. I would be like, all right, okay, I could go 0 for the rest of the year, and I don't care because Greinke just got a home run. This one, the line, this one shot deep into center field, but this one going to be right into the glove of the center fielder for out number 3. So the offense had a little bit of a chance, just could not quite capitalize on it. And again, rough 4-game stretch. We've lost 4 straight games, which is never good. We can see Greinke striking out another guy there, but yeah, we had that tough loss to the Cubs, and then that series against the Dodgers, we just got ridiculously unlucky with all the errors and defensive miscues, and the offense wasn't producing. Just everything was pretty much just going wrong that entire series. Pretty much, this one hit out into center field. This one is back, and this one is going to be dropped. A base hit. That's going to be a double on the air by our center fielder AJ Pollock. Like, what are you doing, AJ? What are you doing? That should be an easy out. Falls right out of his hands, kind of like the catch that Cespedes dropped on opening day against the Royals. Again, just easy fly ball. Took his eye off the ball and ended up just popping right out of his glove for a base hit. Runner now on third. This one into center field. Pollock giving chase, and A.J. Pollock gets back there in time to make the out and once again keep the game at a scoreless tie. But we're going on into the 5th. We need to get some runs. We need to get the offense going here, and because that's been one of our big problems. The offense hasn't been doing well. The 4-game losing streak, the offense has not really showed up whatsoever. This one's going to be flied out into foul territory on the right field line. This one, and it is dropped by our right fielder. Again, man, just everything's going wrong, but Greinke's doing what he needs to do, and he's getting outs, but damn, what is going on with my defense? I didn't know my defense was this trash. If I would have known that, I don't know if I would have picked the Diamondbacks, to be honest. I didn't know their defense was that bad, but this one out into left center field, but it's going to be caught for another out. Once again, we kind of, are starting to get some going, and then we just all of a sudden lose the momentum, and we can't get anything across. So now with 2 outs and a runner on here in the top of the 7th inning, Oscar Hernandez, the backup catcher, coming on to hit. And this one lined into the left center field. This one's going to get down. This is going to score the run, and the Diamondbacks, this one gets by, actually. This one back to the wall, and this is going to break the scoreless tie, and the Diamondbacks take the 1-0 lead late in the game. Greinke's been on point, minus some defensive errors. Greinke's pitched a marvelous game. They haven't really done anything off him. They just, got a couple of lucky defensive errors, and then they were able to get people on. But other than that, the Padres haven't really done much to us. So again, great job by Zach, doing what he needs to do. This one shot out into right field. This one is way back to the warning track, and it is caught for the out. Again, getting a little bit nervous here, You probably heard my voice crack a little bit, but yeah, and plus my throat is really, really sore because, I was at the Royals game opening night, and I was, cheering my head off, so, you can imagine why my throat's a little bit sore. So Greinke walks him. Again, Greinke up to 102 pitches, 12 strikeouts, though, but we're going to have to take him out of the game, it looks like, because, again, he's getting up there on pitch count, he's losing his stamina. So we're going to bring on Tyler Clippard. Oh, Lord help us. We're going to try to bring him on, try to hold the deficit and hopefully we can try to win this game. I'm not quite sure. So we got Will Myers coming up to the plate now in a 1-0 lead. Here's the pitch from Clippard and the swing, and this one right to the second baseman for the out. A huge out right there. And now, we got a chance to get out of this. We got 2 strikes now, or not 2 strikes, 2 outs, and Matt Kemp, who has had a very bad start to the year, coming up to the plate. And Kemp, he's going to line this one to the shortstop, Segura, over to first base, and he is out. What a nice play by the shortstop, getting us out of the inning. So we go to the 9th with a 1-0 lead. So that's pretty good, I have confidence that we're going to be able to hold this lead, and we're going to be able to go on, and we're going to be able to win the first game of the series, break our losing streak, which we really need to do. Brad Ziegler, who has not given up a run yet so far in his 3 outings, 3 saves, 3 games, 5 strikeouts. So he's doing pretty good, right? He's doing pretty good. So Brett Wallace now up, leadoff man in the 9th. We just got to get this guy out. The leadoff man can make a huge difference in a game, but this one lined into left field. That's going to get down for a base hit, and the tying run on, the winning run at the plate. Can we not give up a walk-off? Just please, can we not give up a walk-off? We gave up 2 to the Dodgers, I think, or might have just given up 1, and then the other one they scored in the 8th. I don't know, but Soler now up to the plate. He represents the winning run. Here's the pitch, and this one swung on and driven into right field, and that one's gone, and the Padres are walking off and winning, and we blow another game. Count it 5, guys. Count it 5. 5 straight we've lost, and this one, again, hurts just as much. Had the lead in the 9th, completely blew it, so... That's pretty frustrating. That's pretty frustrating. Again, man, had our chances. And true, we only scored 1 run. When you only score 1 run in a game, it's going to be very difficult to win. But still, Ziegler, you're called on to not give up runs, and you don't even get an out. Come on, dude. So, tough loss. And now... we're kind of starting to slip behind a little bit. I think now we're 5 and 6. We're below 500 now, and things is not looking good all of a sudden. Now, again, it is early on in the year, but I'm really concerned with what I've been seeing, because, we just haven't been able to do much. The pitching has been good. The starting pitching, the bullpen has been horrible. The hitting's been ferocious, that's a word, horrendous. The pitching's been horrendous, and so, yeah, I'm not quite sure what else to do. We just got to come back tomorrow and try to win this game, but 2 errors definitely did not help our cause. Sure, those 2 errors didn't end up costing us the game. It was that base hit and then the home run in the 9th, but still, the defense, they got to tighten up as well. We just got to come back. We got to try to win this game, all right? We got to go on the flip. We got to try to get on a winning streak now, because the Dodgers, they're starting to do really, really good after sweeping us there. I think they're ahead now, 2 games in the division. We got Patrick Corbin going for us, and again, the starting pitching this year has been great. We're going up against big game James Shields. Not so much big game, he had he had those good years in Tampa, had those 2 good years in Kansas City, but since he went to San Diego, hasn't really done too much. Haven't really heard his name mentioned all that much. Matt Kemp striking out like he seemingly always does for the Padres. Matt Kemp he hasn't had a very good start to the year so far, but Miller looking pretty good to start the game. We got Wellington Castillo up, our catcher. Here's the pitch, and this one lined, this one shot into the right center field gap. This one's going to get down for a base hit, extra bases now for Wellington Castillo. I thought about extending it to a triple, but I was like, you know what, I've gotten thrown out way too many times trying to do that. Let's hold at second base. Let's try to get this run in. We got to break this losing streak. I'm hungry to break this losing streak. We got Jake Lamb who's batting .038, which, God, you were bad. So here's the pitch, but he gets a base hit here down the right field line. That's a base hit. We're going to send Castillo home. We're going to send Lamb over to second base, but a good throw, and Lamb is caught out at second. But not before we get the run in to break the scoreless tie early on in the game, which, again, we got to jump out to an early lead, and that's really what we got to do. Lately, we get offense going late in the games. It just doesn't work out too well. It puts a lot more pressure on our pitching and on our defense. So just gotta come in here. We gotta get an early advantage, I guess you could say. So this one over to shortstop Segura over to first, and he is called safe. Will Myers called safe, but I don't know. It kind of looked out to me, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna challenge this call. Let me know what you guys thought. You guys thought he was out on this replay? I don't know. He kind of looked out to me, but I don't know, maybe my eyes aren't as good as I thought they were, even though I do have, perfect vision. But nonetheless. So, I don't know. He kind of looks out to me. I'm not quite sure, but kind of looks out. And again, I mean, like, these are really the only plays that you can, like, actually challenge. So, I mean, why not just use it? So, we're going to go ahead and challenge it, and it is going to be overturned. He was called out. And then this one over to the catcher, and we're going to tag Shields out for out number 3. So far, Patrick Corbin looking pretty good to start off the game. End of 3. They have no hits so far. We still have the 1-0 lead. We got to build on that a little bit, right? We got to build on that. Gene Segura now up to the plate now, trying to extend the lead here, trying to make something happen. Here's the pitch, and this one lined over the shortstop's head into left center field. This one's going to be at least a double for Gene Segura. And boy, has he had a great start to the year. Been really impressed with what I've been seeing out of him so far this year. Batting leadoff, he'll occasionally bat second, but never really like any higher than that on the batting order. So Paul Goldschmidt up to the plate. Now he strikes out, going to throw it over to first, but Segura's going to move up to third on the strikeout. So hey, you know, we moved the runner up. You know, it's really the best we can do in a situation like that. It's going to bring up Yosmani Tomas with 1 out now, trying to get this runner in, trying to extend our lead to 0. And this one swung on, strike 3, and now we got to get a base hit. Want to try to get this run in. So now David Peralta is going to be up now with 1 man on third and 2 outs. Got to get this run in because you guys know our pitching needs all the help that it can get. This one lined up center field. This one's going to be a base hit, and now that extends the lead to 2-0. Again, a big insurance run for us because our bullpen needs all the help it can get. Now, unless Corbin can go the full length, which I don't have faith for that, but if he can, then that is pretty big. But again, we need all the help we can get out of our bullpen now. A.J. Pollock out to the plate, and Pollock drills this one into deep left field. This one back to the wall, and it is gone. A solo home run for A.J. Pollock, his first home run of the year. Now extends the lead now to 3-0, and the insurance runs keep coming now for the Arizona Diamondbacks. We needed that big time because, again, the bullpen has struggled to begin the year. So we need all the cushion we can get between us and our opponents. So Pollock drilling his first home run of the year, extending our lead now to 3-0. And big game James, again, like, Shields has been pretty good this game, you know, don't get me wrong, but his offense hasn't produced for him much, and so now, you know, they know how we feel most of the times because normally our offense can't really produce for our pitchers. So now that kind of gives Corbin a little bit more breathing room, you know, so hopefully that'll help his performance a little bit. So now with a runner on first, Melvin Upton Jr. up to the plate, and this one back deep to left field. This one's going to be off the back of the wall, but a good cutoff by Yosmani Tomas, and that's going to hold the runner at third. But still 2 in scoring position in only a 3-run game. This could get interesting. We got to get out of this jam right here, and we got to get out of it right now. As we're going to see Alex Dickerson going up to hit as the pinch hitter, hitting for the pitcher, and that is strike 3. A huge strikeout by Patrick Corbin to end the inning, and the Diamondbacks hold on to the 3-0 lead despite 2 men getting on that inning. That was pretty good for us. We needed to get out of that inning so bad. This one up the middle. This one going to be caught by our second baseman, and that is another out, but the runner advances to third for the Padres. And it's looking like that might be all for Patrick Corbin. He's pitched a good game. We're going to see Will Myers now up to the plate. Looks like he's going to stay on. He's going to pitch a little bit more, so let's see what Will Myers can do. Here's the pitch to Myers, and this one swung on, hit up the middle, a base hit, and that is the first run of the game for the Padres, now cutting the lead down to just 2. Now we might need to think about taking Corbin out of the game. Again, Corbin, you did a great job. You did your job. You only give up 1 run throughout the game. There might be time to pull you soon, all right? We still got him out there, though, for Derek Norris. And this one swung on. This one down the right field line. This one's going to be a fair ball down to the corner. And this one's going to be a base hit. This is in the next inning, by the way. I forgot to mention that. That is going to be a double now. And again, I've said the last 3 batters, we should take Corbin out of the game, but I have not done it yet. Melvin Upton Jr. up to the plate again. Corbin still on the mound. The pitch, and this one down the left field line past the second baseman, and the throw in, and that's going to hold him at third. A good throw by Tomas, and now the tying run is on base. Now Corbin's going to come out of the game for Andrew Chafin, who's had he's had an okay start to the year, I guess. But we're going to put him in, see if he can't possibly get us out of this inning and have us hold on to the lead. Luckily, we do have 2 outs, though, for Alexi Ramirez coming up to the plate. Here's a pitch to Ramirez, and this one lined into left field, but a great play by Yosmani Tomas. Gets the catch and gets the 3rd out of the inning to end the threat, but not before they put 1 run on the board, make it 3-1 now. And again, getting that time of game where our bullpen, and I'm kind of nervous because I don't know if Clippard, I don't know if Ziegler will be able to do the job. I'm not quite sure, as we got Kurt Wells up to the plate, and this one to the second baseman. This one is going to be a long throw, and he is safe. The throw goes away, but that is going to be the kid's first Major League base hit. Congratulations to Kurt Wells, gets his first career Major League base hit. That ball is going to go into the keepsake, I guess you would say. So now, the most nervous part of the game, if you're a Diamondbacks fan right now, is Brad Ziegler. Well, actually, I don't know. Clippard might be even more stressful. I'm not quite sure, but Ziegler, it's definitely stressful seeing them on the mound now. 2-2 count now, and that one, strike three. He got him out. Derek Norris goes down swinging, and we're 1 out away from breaking the 5-game losing streak and beating the Padres in Game 2. John Jay now up to the plate, and again, a home run here doesn't really hurt us too much, but I would rather not have to worry about that. This one swung on and missed, strike three, and the Diamondbacks break their 5-game losing streak and beat the Padres 3-1. And now tomorrow is going to be the rubber match where we try to take this series, and hopefully we can, because again, the Dodgers are kind of heating up a little bit. The Dodgers are kind of, starting to get up ahead in the division, and the Rockies, surprisingly, I know, the Rockies are actually up there too. The Rockies are right there with us and the Dodgers at the top of the division. Who would have guessed that after they got swept in the first series of the season, and they're still up there fighting. They've had a good start to the year as well. Past that, the Rockies have done pretty good. So, it was a good job for us to win this game. Definitely needed it. The players needed it. The player morale definitely is a little bit more improved after that win. So, we're going to go into the final game of the series here at Petco Park in San Diego. It's going to be a beautiful day game out here. The crowd is out. 6-6 on the year. Finally got back to 500. Now we just got to go above 500. And I kind of enjoy this a little bit more than my Chiefs franchise. This is with the Chiefs franchise lately. I've just been beating everyone. But this is a little bit more of a challenge. One, I'm not nearly as good at MLB than I am at Madden. So it definitely makes it a little bit more challenging. But still, it's kind of more exciting that I don't win every game. So, you never know what could happen. So we're going to see Paul Covington, the rookie, finally getting a start in today's game. Here's the pitch, and this one lined into left center field. This one's going to get down. This is going to be a base hit, and this is going to be his first career Major League base hit as well. We got 2 firsts in this series so far. Kurt Wells had his first hit, and Paul Covington has his first career hit as well. So again, I think that a big part of this year is going to be how our bench plays, how the players on the bench, how they're going to perform, how they're going to play. It's like the same thing in basketball. How does your players on the bench play? That makes a huge difference. So we're going to see now Peter O'Brien. He's going to line this one to the shortstop, but that is going to be out number 3. And we had a runner on third, couldn't bring him around home, and that's going to end the top of the second. So we're now going to go on to Gene Segura now with a runner on first and 1 out. Here's the pitch to Segura, and this one is hit, and this one swung, and this one again over the shortstop's head into left center field. Runners are on their horse, but he's going to have to hold up at third base. So now 2 on and only 1 out for Paul Goldschmidt at the plate now, with a chance to drive in 2 and give the Diamondbacks an early 2-0 lead here in this game. And again, Segura, what a start to the year he has had. And then Goldschmidt, this one up the middle. That one's going to be a base hit, and Segura with that 90 speed coming around third. He's going to head home. He's going to be safe, and the Diamondbacks take the 2-0 lead here early on in the game against the Padres. And Paul Goldschmidt, Goldie, another big clutch 2 RBI base hit there. Only has 1 home run, which, I would like to see him hit more home runs. But hey, if he's getting hits, he's getting runs in, that's all I care about. And then Castillo, this one into right center field. And then Goldschmidt's got the wheels first to home, and Goldschmidt scores. Make that 3-0 Diamondbacks. And Paul Goldschmidt, for a big guy like him, he's deceptively fast, okay? Believe me, he is deceptively fast. Maybe not like stolen base kind of fast, but he'll go first to third, first to home kind of fast, So, and speaking of Paul Goldschmidt, we're going to see him up to the plate once again here. A runner on second and nobody out. This one up the center field, and this one going to be in there for a base hit. Segura coming around third with the 90 speed, and the throw is going to be nowhere in time. And the Diamondbacks extend their lead now to 4-0. And Paul Goldschmidt has a 3 RBI game for him, giving Shelby Miller some more insurance runs as he's been dealing so far today. Getting another strikeout there. Miller is almost untouchable right now. By the way, they've only gotten 1 hit off of him the entire game. Just 1 hit. all game. That's all they've got. This is going to be grounded out to the shortstop Segura. Segura over to Goldschmidt for the out. And Shelby Miller, have a day so far. Again, I don't want to jinx anything, but he's having an amazing performance so far. Another strikeout. And the Padres hitters cannot figure him out whatsoever. He is up there throwing heat. He's throwing those nasty off-speed pitches, those nasty breaking balls. He is just on point today. This one popped up behind the catcher. That is going to be another out. And the Padres hitters still frustrated as Shelby Miller throwing a one-hit shutout so far today. We're going to see Peter O'Brien again up to plate now with a runner on first and nobody out. Here's the pitch and here's the swing, and this one deep back into center field. This one is back. This one is way back, and it is gone! A home run. Peter O'Brien's got his first career home run. And again, a series of firsts this weekend. We've had Kurt Wells get his first hit, Paul Covington get his first hit, and Peter O'Brien his first major league home run, a big 2-run home run, now putting the Diamondbacks on top 6-0. That was straightaway center field. That was a shot, too. 4-14 out to center field, so congratulations to him. Congratulations to all the young players on this team. And again, it's the young players, it's the rookies that are making a big difference so far in the series. Well, maybe not so much of a big difference, but they're showing a lot of good signs of potential, and now we got Segura on again with 2 on in scoring position and nobody out. Here's the pitch, and this one going to be deep, and this one not going to be deep enough to get a hit, but it's deep enough to score the run from third. Maybe here's a throw and the runner, and he is safe at home plate. Make that 7-0 Diamondbacks. The offense has come alive in this game, something we haven't seen much of this year, but this is trouble. We're getting in a little bit of trouble. But again, we have a 7-run lead. Am I really that worried? No, not really. But this one's going to put 2 on and I believe nobody out. And that might end the shutout for Shelby Miller, which would kind of suck because I would have loved to have seen him get it. But no, we got to take him out of the game. I mean, for a couple reasons. One, we don't want, things like kind of get out of hand. 2, I kind of need Daniel Hudson to kind of get some more experience, get some more reps. He's only pitched 2/3 of an inning, and it's a 7-0 game. I don't want to risk him getting hurt or any of that. This is going to be a high fly ball out to left field. He's going to go home, and this one going to score the run, and that ends the shutout there, 7-1 now. But again, because it's such a big lead, I'm not really too concerned. I kind of just want to get Hudson some more innings pitch, and I don't want to risk getting Shelby Miller hurt. So it's one of those things. I'm not really too concerned about how many innings you go, or if you get like the shutout or not. I'm more concerned about you getting the job done and not getting hurt as well. So we win the game, a good win, a great win. The offense finally came out and they performed. An amazing performance by the offense. The pitching, once again, masterful, marvelous. Only had to use up 1 pitcher from the bullpen. That's always helpful. So we win game 2. We take the series against the San Diego Padres 2-1, and you guys aren't going to want to miss the next game. It is freaking crazy. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, and as usual, have a great day, guys.